tomorrow, good yesterday. Welcome to the sinkhole. I'm Nick.
I'm Steve.
I'm Casey. Now you don't care about today.
Nope.
Today doesn't exist. When will then be now?
Tomorrow.
Soon.
Tomorrow is a latter day.
Oh my gosh.
What?
It is.
I know.
I don't like it.
It's also a reference to Book of Mormon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we talk that you look like you're stoned out of your mind just because you're wearing sunglasses?
That's fine.
Like-
my eyes today are like really watering and like feel like they're on fire because I was cleaning our ceiling fans at the store and
I'm sure that was
there's
awful.
a lot of like black dust. Yeah. And so like if I have like black markings on my face, it's
I was
That's
wondering
why.
what was
Yeah.
all around your throat.
yeah, oh, that's from when I like spun the fan blade and like
Smacked
kind
yourself?
of like psyched myself out on the ladder. It hit me in the neck. So that's what
You got one like right on your Adam's apple, and then there was another one like
Yeah. Yep.
right here, and I'm like,
yeah, that's from when it like I tried stopping it with my shoulder before it could hit me, and yeah,
okay,
yeah, that's what that is.
that worked.
Yep, I feel actually like it feels good to wear sunglasses right now because my eyes are like normally just sensitive to light
Yeah.
anyways, and I like wearing them indoors,
That's fine.
and
I wear my sunglasses at night,
yeah,
so I can.
exactly. I mean.
Yeah.
You of all, you
that is
guys
the
of all
song.
people, like
I'm just gonna
would
keep
understand
referencing.
it from where I am here, except for these sophomore year at Bowling Green, walking through Walmart with my sunglasses on. It's 90 degrees out and sunny outside.
Yeah.
I'm not the only person in there, and I'm walking to like within the entrance, and some dumb like 12-year-old is like, "It's so cool wearing sunglasses indoors," and I'm like, who the fuck are you?"
Dude, so there was like, obviously, I am also.
And then I was self-conscious about it for like the next 5 minutes because I'm like, do I look that like obvious right now? They're prescription, man. Shut up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to say because I'm like you, where my eyes are terrible. So I forget that I'm wearing my
Yeah.
sunglasses. I can't tell you how many times over summer I'll like get into work. I'll sit at my desk and I go, why is it?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yep.
And I noticed too late because they are polarizing.
Yeah.
So I can't see my computer screen. And I went, oh, God bless it. I got to go back outside, go to my car, take them off, put the real ones like, oh.
Right?
That happens more often
Oh, yeah.
than I care to admit.
Yep.
Stupid.
Right.
How's everyone's lives?
Good.
How's the week been?
Pretty productive.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you get your menu system figured out?
Yes. So I actually have it where load characters
Okay.
load properly. And the past few days, I've been getting the camera system, like actual play styles back up how they were in the other file. And I have a very rudimentary leveling system. And I started doing the replicated weapon system in that whole thing. And I have a very rough hub world just in place, just like a placeholder for now. But if I can keep up this momentum, I should have a playable alpha by like 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah. Like I'm pretty excited for it. And like seeing the load, your character information load properly, it's a big like hell yeah. So
Have you ever felt nerdier than you do after that sentence? Like, man, when the code compiles right, woo!
oh well, you should. I was popping off at my desk whenever I got code to work,
Dude, is
Yeah.
and
a
then
desktop?
shouting. What?
You had a desk pop?
Pop off?
Okay, never mind. He doesn't know that reference to
I
the
don't
other
either.
guy. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Have you guys never seen The Other Guys?
With
Mark
Will
Wahlberg and
Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
A long
the
time
cops.
ago.
Yes, I would not have remembered that reference.
Yeah.
It's like the only joke that anybody remembers from it is
No.
where they shoot the gun at the desk pop. Like every cop does it.
Yeah. I just don't remember that movie.
I love that movie. It's so good.
The intro is really good with The
With,
Rock and Sam Jackson, but after they die, the movie kind of just goes to shit.
Maybe I haven't seen this movie.
All I can tell you is that the first time watching that movie, I lost my mind at that point because I didn't expect it, and two, I'm like, when they said aim for the bushes, it's like there's no bushes on the street there. What the hell are they talking about? And then they jump off like a 4-story building onto a street.
And that's it.
Yep, best joke ever.
I have not seen. I'm gonna go with. I don't think I actually ever
I guess
either
not.
finished it or I fell asleep or I just didn't. I'm
I
only
think it's
thinking
still
of
on
a trailer.
Netflix. So
I might have to do that.
But anyways, I was
yeah.
popping off at my desk and shouting big brain whenever I did something, especially when it was like something very small where I'm like, this is too stupid to work. click a button, change a setting, one little thing, and it works. It's like, oh, I'm big brained.
This is one of those things that like I wish Steph was still there, just so she could walk in there and be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yep.
Because I think that'd be entertaining. But I get like when things go good, you get super excited.
Especially with this, like when it starts, like the I'm drawing a blank on the character's name, Grok from Emperor's New Groove.
Gronk.
Gronk.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's also Kronk.
Kronk. There we go. I'm thinking of
We
the
were
other.
going to be talking about that.
Yeah.
Gronk. No, put
Where
the
he's
two
like-
together.
Where he says like, oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah.
It's one of those moments.
So you just Patrick Warburton just talking in your head.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Hey, he's got a good voice for that.
He really does. How's the shop doing?
It's all right. Nothing new.
None.
I cleaned fans today.
Back in. Hi guys. You don't know what we just cut out of the show. Haha, sucks to be you.
It was very funny. Probably the funniest bit we've ever had.
Nick has never been better.
Yeah. Look at him. He's still laughing
Look
in the
at
corner.
that. He's there, just complete silence. I had to mute his microphone. You guys don't even understand.
I was just in a laughing fit, uncontrollable.
I'm really glad you started to play along with the bit. Wait, hold on. Now do it. Get it? I muted the
Yeah.
microphone. There we go.
Yeah.
There's nothing new around here. We're painting
Yeah. It looks
the
good.
kitchen, which is
Oh my God.
coming along great.
You wouldn't think like that looks so good,
Right.
but holy cow, it
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah.
Like,
New handles on everything too. It's been nice.
So, before we jumped in to start recording here, we're watching the Mandalorian season 2 parody trailer from IGN because those guys are so on top of the comedy and just what's funny in the world.
Don't you specifically, Nicholas, don't you ever say you don't have time for Star Wars. That's
Yeah.
such bullshit. The moment you said that, I was like, no, that's a cop-out. No.
Believe me, it's been so hard not to talk about that show
It's
with
so
him.
good. God bless it.
well, now that the Clone Wars is wrapping up, there's a reason for me to like just binge all
I
that.
have not watched
I haven't
that
started
one yet.
the final season,
And
of
I
that
really
yet
want
either.
to.
Supposedly, like the final 4 or 5 episodes are going to be a retelling of episode 3. So
Really?
yeah, I guess the episode that premiered this last episode that premiered is like takes place an hour before the start of Revenge of the Sith, and then
It's like right before the order's called.
yeah, right. Well,
No, the
like,
order's called like almost like 6 months into.
I thought it was like a week or 2.
Was it a week later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, but it's it takes place right before the Battle of Coruscant and all that fun stuff.
We will have to watch that. But this sucked.
Yeah,
This was straight bad.
like after I'm done watching it, I'm like, wait, what the hell was that? Is it April 1st? Did I just lose track of like 2 weeks, 3 weeks of time?
There are people in our group who shall not be named that probably thought that was hysterical because that's their current
Right.
mindset.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's
I was just
bad.
thrown off when I woke up and I saw that it was on IGN, and I'm like, wait a minute, why would Disney release Mandalorian season 2 trailer?
I thought it was just like
now?
a hype trailer.
Why would it be on IGN?
Yeah, well, no, IGN has had like the early releases, or
But if they're
the same
doing that,
time.
if they're doing that on any like website like this, it's gonna be like Nerdist because they have the official Star Wars like shows.
I have seen IGN get some partnerships where they got the trailers either at the same time as everyone else or a little bit early. But regardless, I was thrown off by the timing, partly because season 2 doesn't launch until November.
Yep.
This is very early for a TV show to have even a teaser trailer out
Yeah.
in traditional stuff. The only reason why I'm like, oh, maybe they're just pushing it out now because everyone's at home. It's like, oh, let's get everyone excited.
That image of Yaddle just
What were they thinking?
Well, they were thinking that was supposed to be a teenager.
what?
That the original that Yaddle is
Yeah.
supposed to be a teenage Yoda, but then they scrapped it and put makeup on it. Quote teenage.
Yeah.
Like it was supposed an adolescent. That's why. Yes.
That's why
No.
he looks like he got hit in the side of the head
Yes.
with a frying pan.
Yes. But that was who it was supposed to be.
Huh.
But it's a bad trailer. Don't watch it.
Yeah, please.
No.
Do not give IGN any
Well,
more views on
Don't
that.
click it. Oh,
All it is a big 420 joke at the end,
Yeah.
and
Terribly
it's
executed.
done very poorly. But they did have Star Wars Doritos. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
And that was probably the only thing that's like, oh man, I hope they introduced that at what is it called, Black Spire Outpost or
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge,
Bactu. No.
Batu,
Batu.
Bing.
I was supposed to be
Wow.
there like a week ago.
There it is.
50-50.
Wow,
Ah.
that really jumped.
I clicking it. I dislike it.
Good. I don't know how anybody could like that trailer.
It is there are 67,254 likes, 67,853 dislikes. I think my favorite thing is there are YouTubers that did reactions to this.
Yeah.
This dude's got 80,000. You should be shot. Lose your channel for making a garbage 3-minute and 13-second video. You've doubled the amount of time for nothing.
Well,
Yep.
granted. Nick and I did 2-hour breakdown
Yeah.
of the teaser trailer for
Episode 9.
yeah.
And I think we were like somewhat on point.
Yeah, we were. We always are.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yep.
We always are.
We're 100% accurate. Go back and listen to that.
Weird flex, bro.
One of our friends, he like texted me and he's like, "Are you excited for the High Republic?" I'm like, "No."
I want the Low Republic, damn it.
I'm like I looked at the designs and they're just rehashed, recycled, unimaginative Star Wars. Like, guys, there's so much good material that you could use between the Old Republic and the prequels, and then there's just like, let's just put nice paint on the Old Republic stuff and call it a day. No.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I got on that one.
Yeah, we're literally all on the same page.
Yeah.
This is bad radio right now.
Yeah.
That's what we
It's a
got.
good thing it's a podcast.
This is very true. You could have clicked away, but you didn't.
I heard
You're
a funny
stuck with us now.
story where some person overheard someone else saying like, "Man, I really wish that there was like something where like podcasts were like live and you just keep rolling into the next one." And the guy responds saying, "You're talking about radio."
That's talk radio. That is literally talk radio.
yeah.
And Casey is broken.
Yep.
We can do what we want now, Nick.
Yep.
Wiener.
Welcome to Forest City Dreaming.
And we're back.
Oh, that's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
And even before
Millennials.
that guy said that, I'm like, she's talking about radio. And the guy's like, yeah, you're talking about radio, kid.
oh my God. That's so
Shoot
good.
me in the face.
That's so
Call
good.
me
Yeah.
Jackson Pollock.
I miss doing internet radio. I had fun doing that.
But that was cool back in the day.
Okay, they're drunk.
I very much lied about that too. There was no background checks. So I said I was 18. I was 13.
Oh,
gonna say, like,
no.
my
Heaven forbid
I was,
a 13-year-old lied on the internet
right?
about their age.
Hey, yeah, but here's the thing. I worked it for like 4 years.
yeah.
Like it was not a short thing.
Yeah.
Like I did that and then I left the one group I was with and then went to another company and that's when we did the talk show. And I straight up said, I was like, I'm not, but I'm going to college for this. They're like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. I was like, you weren't paying me either way.
Yeah.
Like, why did it matter? It didn't. That's the answer.
Nothing matters.
But it was cool. I like doing internet radio. That was fun.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you argue? Well, no, I was going to say, wouldn't you argue that streaming is essentially the new internet radio, but not really?
No.
No, they are two different mediums.
Yeah.
The point of radio is you don't see what's going on, and it's a podcast. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah, it's a live
Podcasting
podcast.
is a chunk of radio, which is why every radio station in the world, Rover's doing it, Alan Cox, everyone just takes the show, and, which was recording it to a board like we are, and then just go, okay, cool. So people can listen to it later. Like,
Yep.
there's no difference.
And
Although
then pay for video.
a lot of places are doing video for free. A lot of people aren't doing video. But like Rover's doing video. Alan Cox is doing it kind of, sort of, not nearly as good as Rover because it's Rover.
It's Alan Cox.
He got that. Well, no.
Alan's probably the better of the two
I-
in terms of radio hosts.
Yes.
Rover
I would agree to
just
that.
knows how to.
Rover just knows how to put on entertainment.
Yeah.
Like this literally just, he knows how to be an entertainer.
I honestly haven't listened to either of them since like 15 or 14.
I go to Rover's to watch the highlights because sometimes it's still entertaining. Most of the time I just get pissed off. and Alan, I mean, I don't it's weird. I'm a DJ, but I really don't like listening to music personally. It's a weird thing to say. Like if I'm driving and doing something, I would rather listen to stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like unless I'm in a music mood, like I don't care to sit and listen on my own. I'll listen so I know what's popular and what I can play at a wedding.
Yeah.
And I like playing music for other people, and I vicariously enjoy it. But if I'm just driving, I would rather listen to podcasts or radio stories, because music in a car does not engage me like music as a job or at home. Like if I'm driving, I need something that's makes me think or like picture something in my head. And listening to the same songs on repeat.
Yeah,
I'm just listening to songs on repeat.
Yeah.
Like it's the only way I can kind of describe it. I get a different feel on a Saturday night than I do today driving to Giant Eagle.
Well, because Saturday night's all right for fighting.
Look at you. Look at you. That was so quick.
Yeah.
What?
That's
was
like
about
a
to say-
pop fly.
Yeah, it was. Speaking of pop flies, quick sidebar. Has anyone been following the MLB Players League?
No.
Santana's trash.
Well, yeah, remember, this is the same guy who got mad at his teammates for playing video games in the locker.
Then why
when
did
he
we
was in the
pick
field.
him?
I don't
He's at the bottom.
Probably,
we are losing because of him. He's 2-12.
This
Oh,
is
goodness.
No, 12, 14. He's the worst.
like Ramirez would have been better. Apparently, Ramirez is the best Mario Kart.
I just
64
but like
player.
if there were people doing this, why was it Santana?
They
Probably.
could've-
Trevor May is not winning. I want to put that out there.
Oh,
It's the some dude from like the Mets, I think.
I think they're shortstop
I think it's him.
or second baseman. He's young.
But it aggravates me a lot.
I'm trying to think like who would be a good.
Who would potentially be the best MLB The Show player on the Indians?
Right, but the other part of me is like who'd also be a good entertainer. While doing
None of them are entertaining.
Correct.
Not
But
one
that's-
person. Not even
The
one
only
team.
one who
I'm
would
That's
talking
the
like
thing.
the
the only one who
MLB.
would be entertaining would be Lindor, and that's just because he has a personality.
correct.
But
Maybe
if he was
Cookie-
still on
if
the
Cookie was
team,
goofing off playing as
Right.
Mike Shorts or whatever your character
Clevenger.
is.
Mike Chunt,
Mike
get it
Chunt.
right.
Clevenger.
Clevenger would be good.
Clevenger would know how to-
Bauer would have been good.
Bauer
but we don't
would've-
have Bauer
and I'm also
anymore.
surprised that Bauer is not playing for Cincinnati.
He has other side projects. I've been following him.
Kipnis is the only one that I would say
Yeah.
would have been just fun
Or
to have
See,
out
I
there.
would have went with Naquin.
Oh, Nate
Yeah.
could have been good. I would have also, if he was still on our team, Miller would have been a good.
Bring him back, Chris Perez. He could be high out of his mind. Just sitting there. Well, that was a fastball, all right.
He's got to have his nails painted though.
Yes, and he could play as under his dog's name.
Dude, it's not entertaining, but not where I was going with this.
Okay.
DraftKings is doing a simulation tournament.
Yes, I heard about this.
It's actually pretty interesting. They're simming it. It doesn't feel like it's MLB The Show. Like, I don't know what it is. It's almost like it's something proprietary. But it's like a
It
top.
might be the
Out of the park.
yeah. It might
It
be.
might be. It's weird. So it's like exclusively like a top-down view.
Out of the
But
park.
like every so often there is animations of like something that happens. And they are simulating the main teams plus like some big time all-star teams and like the dream bracket.
Oh.
And the Indians actually won their games. They play they play 9 games in total in simulation. And like it's still DraftKings betting because you can bet on esports. So they're doing that. And like it's just this weird bracket. And like we went up against one of the quote legacy teams.
I know with Out of the Park, I don't remember who it is doing a simulation of the entire season, but day by day, game by game. And
It is Out of the Park.
So far, how many games was it in? Like 23 games in, I think.
Yeah, because I saw Twins and Tigers were like 7 and 14.
Yeah. The Indians and White Sox were basically tied for first in the Central.
So it's first to 4. The Indians defeat the Negro League Stars.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's a couple like,
Whoa, look at that blowout score.
yeah, there's a couple just like
Oh,
Whoa, 10 to 1, 19 to
disgusting
6.
things. The Phillies played the 25 and under Stars. Let's see who else was in here.
Tigers defeat the Angels. That's actually newsworthy.
Yeah. Oh, the Brewers won.
30 guys with epic facial hair.
Oh my God.
From each club.
That was you.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring it back, and my wife will hate me.
Where'd the bracket go? Is it just on this other page?
I think it was on
That's
the first
stupid.
page. Yeah.
So this is their dream bracket. It's kind of it's entertaining. I do think it's funny that like the two special teams
are out.
lost immediately.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
it's called the MLB Dream Bracket. It's going on online. Then we can see how just 2 and 12.
Oh,
Oh my God.
so
Nico Goodrum.
why'd you do that to
Trevor
me,
May.
Carlos? How could you?
Oh, Giolito.
Oh, I'm sorry, the Texans.
Yeah, Joey Gallo. That makes
like
sense.
killing.
The guy is a total bro.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's like 24 years old, and all he does is hit dingers.
The
and that's it.
the Mets guy is doing pretty
Yep,
good.
it's McNair. Yep, it's their second base.
Oh, look at Central, the NL Central. It's exactly like how majority of the NL
Right.
Central played out in real life last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Very
Oh,
interesting.
Gavin Lux, you could have been ours. You still are probably going to end up being ours.
So I've been watching ML Bot Ball on Twitch.
Boppo.
And
What is that?
It's a Twitch channel, kind of like how we were trying that one episode where we turned off the commentary. We were
Yeah.
just simming it. That's what they do. They just do it in that like 45-hour minute.
45 hour per minute.
Yes. 45 minutes to an hour.
Pog.
No, that was just terrible
No,
word
no,
choice.
no. Just when Steve said the math, I was like, "Geez, 45 hour per minute." Wait, hold on.
Let's do the math here. You were going this fast. For those at home, I just held up my hand, but not my thumb. Outstretched fingers, but not thumb.
So 4.
Yes. And the spaces. In
So
between.
MLB Bot Ball is the two CPUs going at it and people commentating on it. And yesterday had the Red Sox hosting the Tribe, and I was in the chat cheering on the Tribe, and there's one other guy cheering on the Red Sox.
So there were just
And-
two people in the chat.
Well, no, there's two like yeah, in the chat, yeah.
Go
and
Tribe.
then there's two people actually like voicing it,
Yeah.
and they were trying to talk about the Tribe, but they were getting their facts wrong, and I was
no.
like straight out calling them out for it, and they're trying to like talk about Perez, and I said Perez literally carried the team in either June or July of last year. Like
Yeah.
that's the only reason why we survived, like how we did, and eventually they started like acknowledging me.
Nice.
Yeah. Who knew? Just continuously calling
We
people
are
out.
in the midst of a Twitter.
and
or
then he was doing
Twitter-
desk pops.
Yeah.
Woo! Big brain.
He kept putting a little gun emoji.
And then Perez stole a
And Perez
base.
showed up in the chat and was like, "Fuck."
Debo showed up in the Twitch chat.
And he's like, "You're right, moving target. I did carry the team. Fuck
he-
these guys. They don't know shit."
He did steal a
Love you, Mom.
base in the game. And they're like, yeah, Ramirez just stole a base. And I'm like, that's Perez, you idiots. Like, how can you forget? Like, that,
How do you not pay attention to what's happening in
right,
front
it's
of
not
you?
that hard.
It's very digital.
like,
Plus, if you're
so
doing
bad.
it, and in all honesty, the reason why, if we were going to keep doing it, like I was going to be like, okay, we need printouts to guarantee that we don't. It's
So we know the lineup, and we're not
quicker.
just like,
Yeah, that one
Ted
guy.
Williams.
Yeah. So like, I'll still give them like massive credit for the production that they put on because they start at noon and they go until after 10.
Jeez.
They have like 8 games lined up and people just rotate through, and it's kind of just volunteer basis. And sometimes they only have one dude calling like 2 games, 3 games,
Yeah.
until someone's able to hop back in and help them out or do color commentary. So like huge production, and they actually discourage subs and say if you're going or want to sub, go donate to Harvest for Hunger.
Nice.
So there's a great segue that I shouldn't have said out loud.
Yeah,
'cause
you
it
ruined
makes
that.
it.
Yeah.
It lets you know there's a segue. Oh, I thought you were gonna like. I thought you put it on a 1 and you'd be like, "Good fucking job, Casey."
Oh, no.
Like, that would have been good. So there, last weekend, Friday through Sunday night. Did you guys watch any of COVID Relief Done Quick?
That was the thing.
So Games Done Quick did a special
yes,
weekend,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
called it COVID Relief Done Quick, and it was all completely online.
Yeah.
Very impressed, actually, how they were able to still do their full normal production
Yeah.
with people from everywhere with I couldn't tell any lag.
Yeah.
Like, it was very, very impressive.
Wow.
They raised over $400,000 in 3 days.
That's
Damn.
impressive for also like a short turnaround and not very little marketing.
Yeah. I just happened to come across them in because I subbed them on Twitch. So when I was looking the other day, and they're like, prep for blah. And I was like, wait, what? So they raised over $400,000, which is great.
Yeah.
And there's a tabletop company called Yellow. They make the one that you played, King of Tokyo. Mm-hmm. Did you ever play that game?
No.
You should play King of Tokyo.
That's a fun one.
Did I become king of Tokyo?
You can, or you die because all the other monsters killed you.
Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about now.
So
I'm thinking of, I don't know what I'm thinking of. That's fair. Like Dynasty Warriors type but tabletop. Don't know why.
Not
I went
even
there.
close.
Yeah. Like as you're saying King of Tokyo, I'm like, I know there's a game that's like like you play as a monster,
Yeah.
you destroy Tokyo. But
Godzilla.
is it that one?
So what Yellow is doing, because they just came out with a dark edition of King of Tokyo, and I need it because it's just gorgeous. It's a good looking game. Any of their games, if you buy them, you can click at checkout. You click on one of the FLGSs in your area that is a registered distributor, and they will take. They didn't say X percentage of the proceeds and send a check at the end of all of this to the local gaming store because you couldn't go and buy it from them.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fantastic.
There's a cigar manufacturer that's doing a similar thing where it's gonna be like a cigar of the month club, where the manufacturer is gonna take care of all the the packaging, the shipping of the product, and the transaction, but you have to get the registration code through your local brick and mortar store.
Oh, okay.
And if you sign up for it, there's like 5 levels. There's like 5 tiers. There's one that's like 5 cigars a month. There's one all the way up to like 2 boxes. And what they do is
So this is the Loot Crate of cigars?
kind of.
That sounds dope.
It's actually like it's
Yeah.
a really cool idea, and we're thinking about looking into it and actually like.
I mean, there's really no work on your end, is
Right.
there really?
No,
It's
the only
just,
thing that we
here's
have
the
to do
code.
with it is provide the code and be able to host events, which we can do.
Yeah, you totally.
Once
bar.
once we're out of
allowed to.
quarantine.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it's like, oh yeah, it's like we'd get a I think it's like a check in the mail for a percentage of it's based off of how many people sign up and all that, and it's like, I think it's something like 50% of each one or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
it's a
high.
huge number. Yeah,
That's high.
The only problem is we still have to report it as
Income.
not income, but product sold. So when it comes time for when we pay taxes to the state every month for our the product that we sell and order, it's based off of what they do. So it gets taxed. It kind of gets taxed. It doesn't. I think it just gets taxed the one time. So it'll probably be depending on how many. It's based off how many cigars it is, and it's 52 cents a stick. So it's like that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's like, oh, they're not going to roll it out until like mid-May. So it's like, it's kind of late there, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a great idea. And,
It also sounds like a great one just to keep going forward with.
Right.
which I think would be a fun topic of like how many companies are like doing initiatives either for, what you're saying with the gaming or the cigars. How much will they keep going or evolve that idea into something more mainstay? Yeah.
mainstream.
Or like, is it as soon as quarantine is done, we're just like, yep, dropping that, we're going back to normal.
This one, it actually sounds like was an idea that they had before this all happened.
And this was
that
just
they were
kind of
gonna-
that push.
Yeah, they were going to roll it out at the
right.
trade show in July instead of now. But it's one of those ones where there's just 2 companies right now with it. And I guess one of the companies, it's a small company that only does like custom orders for cigars. So it's a good way to get something that only, I forget, they don't even make them for like shops per se. They make them for individuals to custom order what they want. And it's a good way to just get a different product out there. And so, yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that one because it's a cool idea.
Can we get a cigar custom made and just call it Magic Missile?
Yeah.
If someone didn't already do that, the industry should get a punch in the dick.
Well,
Oh,
there
okay.
is a-
Here, I
there's
thought
a-
Casey was gonna be like, no, they already did that.
I mean, they have-
so-and-so's company.
There's a company, Ventura Cigars out of California that does a line called Archetype, and they have 3 series. The first series is just weird. Second series,
I like how Tropica 6 comes
Yes.
up
That's
when
pretty
you search for nerd cigars.
Cigars and Chess in Palm Coast, Florida.
oh yeah, that's nerdy, all right, I guess. But they have a cigar that is named after the D&D subclasses and like classes. So there's the Revenge of the Nerds Mega Sampler.
Man of War, Guardian of the Farm.
None of those.
Crownhead,
Why would those be?
Because Diesel.
I guess.
Diesel Nuts.
Got him.
Wow.
Yes,
that photo. The photo we're looking at.
We need to
it,
need to upload that photo, and I can just be like, "That's me."
It looks like Bill
This
Gates.
is one of the worst Photoshops I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's horrible.
What is
Just
going
mirrored.
on?
I can't believe that this isn't. Someone didn't do this.
Did you look up? Why not look up Magic Missile cigar?
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna come up.
Anyways, so yeah, they have one that's like it's
Magic Missile D&D site comes up first.
yes. Nope, doesn't look like it.
What's it called? Archetype cigar?
Yeah, look up Archetype cigar. There it is.
They're serious.
I think that's just a retail website. Yeah, so they have the Axis Moon. Get out of here.
Give us your email and we'll give you
Cloaks,
$5.
Crystals, and Curses. So that's the one that's D&D inspired.
Cloaks,
Dawn
Ropes,
of Destiny.
Yeah.
Dream State.
Dream State. Initiation.
Yeah, roll for it, baby.
Huh.
It should be initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Box, $200.
Sacred
Corona.
Sage Advice. Strains Passage.
Yeah. So anyways, if there was a company that would do it, it would be them. But I don't know if they're going to be making cigars anymore because they're based in California. And
Press off.
Yep.
F's in the chat.
yeah, so you see, you got your big old government warning on there, and then you have a
I
little-
can't believe no one has thought of that.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah. So where were we at? So that's like a loot box for cigars. Anyways,
That's a great idea.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I think it's a cool thing. I'm looking into more information on it, but it's one of those ones where I'm like, how much work do I actually have to do here?
I might fill out a form and fax it.
Right?
Can I send the internet? No. Fax it, please.
Right.
There are places like I like this topic. We should keep riding this.
Yeah.
Lego has
Yep.
stopped one of their production facilities to make face masks.
Yes.
Do they look like Lego faces?
This was my number one complaint. Also, the fact that you don't have to assemble it. Like, you should have made the clips Lego, even if they don't
Yeah.
actually do anything. It's just clever. Like, there's easy marketing.
Yeah.
Because the kid sees it. Daddy, I
Yep.
want Lego. You got it. Here's the Lego Hospital 2020 edition. Like,
Super busy hospital.
just brilliant. They're doing that. There's a bunch of Wormwood was trying to do the same thing where they're selling like T-shirts that are giving a little bit back. There is a I don't remember the name of the company, and I do apologize, but they're selling artisanal wood D20s. They're like $30 for about something this big, but 15 of those dollars is going. Every one of them they sell, they can take that extra money, and they are, while they're doing woodworking at one shop, they've moved other parts of like their shop to making masks.
nice.
So buy one, they can give like one or
Yeah.
two masks to people out in the field.
Hey, that's great.
Sweet.
There are a lot of places that are doing that. Speaking of which, I have gifts for you before you leave, because I would have forgotten. Mom would yell at me.
Oh, yeah.
And I know there's a couple. There's another dice company that I saw on Instagram that was doing that. You buy it and they're like sending out like sanitized, like sealed masks. Like they're doing a little bit more, I guess, for lack of a better
yeah.
thought process.
Good people are good.
Good people are good. Other people suck, but good people are good. IKEA released their famous meatball recipe.
What?
Immediate topic change. Guys,
Yes.
we have our first video that we're filming on Saturday.
Yep.
We are making a IKEA Swedish. I already had the lingonberry jam because I love lingonberry.
I'm all for this.
Have you had
sir.
lingonberry?
Yeah.
Have you had lingonberry?
Probably.
No. It's not unless you've got it's not a.
I've had their
Normal thing?
meatballs before.
Oh, then you've had lingonberry.
Yeah, but it's been such a long
So we're gonna
time.
have as well as just game-a-thon, we're gonna have
Meatball-a-thon.
meatball-a-thon. Dude. That's sweet ding ding.
Ding-a-durgan. Oh, God. I love.
Nick, would you like to add to our insensitive Swedish? Stop.
Oh, my God. They even
Okay.
wrote it. They wrote it as in like hand.
Oh, let
Hold
me
on.
see this.
I got to pull
Yeah,
this
bring it
up.
up.
They the recipe is done like you assemble furniture.
Oh yes.
Oh my God, this is so good. By the way, Becca's more than welcome to come. Like,
Yeah.
the more people, the merrier. For
No,
stuff.
it was funny. I told her about it, and she's like, "Well, what time are you going over?" I'm like, "Early." She's like, "Well, what does that mean?" I'm like, "Early." She's like, "Well, how long are you guys recording for?" I'm like, "Early."
It's gonna be a long.
I was like, "It's gonna be a long day."
probably
but
gonna be like 9 a.m. until like 5.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bit, but we have
Yeah.
content. We also have other content. We talked about it on last week's episode that we for Nick's birthday last week.
Yes.
we played a lot of rounds of
Jackbox 2 and 3.
Jackbox. There is a very large section that unfortunately you guys will never be able to see until we have a Patreon up, and then we can send it to you because YouTube's gonna smack us with that hammer so damn quick.
Oh,
We are
yeah.
never gonna come back from it. But it was funny as shit.
Oh yeah, it was good.
I chuckled.
Phenomenal.
Oh my
I keep
God.
meatballs at home.
It's so good. Anyway, serves 4. Okay, we're just gonna have to make a crap.
Oh,
ton.
yeah.
Anyone who's interested in the IKEA meatballs at Hume, you can go to Nerdist. The Nerdist has it up there.
Staying at home can be heard, but we went to him. Okay.
I'm so excited.
Oh yeah,
That's funny, but we're filming a bunch of shit. But oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Nerdist bought Geek and Sundry? When the hell did that happen?
Yesterday at 3:45 p.m.
Magic School RPG Witch book.
Oh,
Cute.
so cute.
How is the how's your Neo adventure going?
It's going well.
Is it better since fighting the creepy bull spider
Yes,
thing?
yes, it is.
That video was pretty intense.
It got to the point yesterday where I got frustrated with something that happened. Because I'm playing with basically a busted controller that doesn't. I've gone over that before.
Yeah.
Every so often, it's maybe like once per hour if I'm playing on there. If I'm moving forward and hit X, you're supposed to dodge forward or roll forward. If you double tap it, my character will just dodge backwards. It happened in the middle of something where I was like, I'm just going to be a smartass and roll into an attack. Nope, rolled off the edge of a thing and died. And Beck looked at me and she's like, "You have fun playing this?" I'm like, "You have no idea." She's like, "Well, look at this." And I'm like, "I can't right now. Shut up." Did not actually tell my wife to shut up. But I was like, "I'll look at it in a moment." And then
but for the podcast, I sure as shit said it.
Yeah.
I said, Beyblade, shut up.
But so I get to a point where I could like look, and it's maybe like 30 seconds later. I'm like, "So what do you want to show me? Something?" She's like, "I've moved on from it." I'm like it was literally you were holding your phone up to my face, like, "Look at this, look at it now," and I didn't because if I took my eye off the screen for that 1 second, all my progress lost.
Jeez.
No, but I'm having a blast with it. How should I put it? Some of the, like, as you get further along, new weapons become just available, and some of them are really funny just because they're all Japanese names, and some of them aren't Japanese names. But like, there's a like demonic weapon, I guess, that's a spear called the Bone Pile Spear,
Okay.
and the shaft of the spear looks normal, but then the tip of the spear is a coccyx and spine.
Okay.
And
Someone got paid to think of this.
yes, and it's one of those things where you're like, oh, that's really cool, until you realize that the spine's curved in such a way where you're like, oh, that person had scoliosis. Then there's another. I don't remember what it was. I was trying to. You could get a little hut. It does nothing other than you can go there to collect like free gifts that people can give you, and you could customize it. You put different, like whatever you could put creatures that you've found in the world or spirit guardians and stuff. Just have them chilling in the back. So I have mine just a giant viper that's sitting there because he's sleeping, and it's adorable. It's a snake with a necklace. How can you not love it? But I'm going through and I'm like, which one should I put it, to hang out with me? And she's going through. She's like, oh, do the raccoon, which is a tanuki, not a raccoon. But specifically, it's a Mujina, which in Japanese mythology and folklore is like a trickster being.
So Tom Nook.
Kind of. If Tom Nook's tail was actually his scrotum and he wore it as a hat. Bring up.
Is that IRL?
Yeah.
I don't want to click this.
No, just look up Mujina.
How the hell do you spell that?
Mujina.
Duh.
Vagina.
Oh, Casey.
I mean, it looks like a badger in that one.
Yeah.
What is
that's
this
what,
photo?
Oh gosh.
Oh,
No.
Really? that's just Splinter.
But yeah, so it's an actual. There it is. See in the corner. There he is. Look at where it originates. That's not his tail. But yeah, she's like, "Oh, that's cute. Have the little guy with the hat, the weird floppy tail
Oh my
hat."
God, it moves.
Yep. And it has.
Oh, hey, it's from the Neo Wiki.
Yeah. So have fun with that one being in your nightmares.
Oh my God.
But you can have him hang out with you.
Thanks, Japan.
Yep.
Apparently,
That's Japan,
nuking you
all
2
right.
times wasn't enough.
What was that? Oh my gosh. Yes, there he is. Mildly interesting drawings. Oh, what is? I don't want to know what that is actually.
Don't.
Underneath pretty girl.
Stop it. We're going to keep going down
Yeah.
a rabbit hole here that I don't want to touch.
That's Tanuki Hole.
Which is on his head.
Yep.
Jumping from Tanuki to Mario. Mario Maker 2 got its final update.
It's the final one.
Yeah.
That's
The
stupid.
final
Yeah.
update.
So my guess is what they've built so far, they can't go any further, or their big ideas that are next, they gotta save for 3 or some like Nintendo Maker.
didn't the
I don't
game
know.
just come out like not?
It was
7 months ago, 8 months
summer
ago?
last year.
Was that last summer?
Yeah.
Was it summer, really?
Yeah, it was
I thought it was
summertime.
last November.
So
It was
did I.
No. It was summer. Because it
Wow.
was like shortly after E3.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
They released it. Yep.
Yep. And the big thing is probably what everyone really wanted was a world maker, and that's pretty exciting. So you can build your 8 worlds, and each world has 1 or 5 courses that you can put in there.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can package all 40 of your courses into one complete Mario game.
So you don't have to just look up everybody's individual level codes.
Yeah. So now you can actually kind of like make more of a story, or at least not have it in your titles where it's like, all right, now go download this one and then download this one. It's all packaged together, and it has like the normal Mario World elements that can go and try and match all the star mushroom and.
So it's not something where it's just like a cosmetic thing. So like you go to one, like every world is exactly the same, but it's just like kind of like your thing. It's not like an overworld. So everyone always looks like Super Mario Maker or Super Mario Brothers. Like you actually make the map.
Yeah, you make the map, but you don't
that's
get to pick. They did not show off you changing the aesthetic. So I think it is locked to Mario Brothers 3 look. But
I mean, even
that
then, I'm
one's
fine.
iconic.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like every
Yeah.
time you logged, like every world you went to, like your world, Steve, was my world, that they all look the same, but all the maps are different. Is what I wanted to.
No. All the worlds, you get to customize your own. You have a 4 or 5 by 8 grid, and you can only have up to 5 course nodes and like a limited amount of other things. So you can't really do true branching paths, but it's still something. You can do bridges.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then I think like the aesthetics are like desert, forest, snow, sky, beach. They come up with a lot of different palettes to really get all the way through it. And of course, there's like the normal ones where like now you can wear a Goomba hat and trick all the enemies where they won't actually attack you.
What?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. There's the boomerang Koopa. What was the other one?
Koopa?
There's a new mushroom that turns you into Super Mario Brothers 2, or I think Doki Doki Panic was the original name.
Yep.
And when you get that, you transform into that sprite. And with that, when you hop on top of an enemy, you can then pick them up and then throw them.
Interesting.
And
Nice.
you can also pick up, in the video, they showed off that you can pick up a chain chomp. And then the chain chomp will attack other people, not you anymore, as long as you're carrying the chain chomp.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like it, yeah.
So like, there's a lot of cool little stuff that they added where it was just like enough to like put that final like bow on top of everything to end Mario Maker 2, 2's journey. And then they're probably going to see, I don't know. I'd like to see them try and make a Legend of Zelda Maker.
I like Nintendo Maker a lot.
Right.
Yeah,
Nintendo Maker
actually.
makes the most sense.
Because then you can just keep buying packs. Like
Yeah.
you buy the base game that is the builder that they've already done very, very well.
Yeah.
Then you take it, you make it top down, and then from there you just go, cool. Hey, here's the Zelda pack. Here's the
Donkey
Sonic,
Kong,
like whatever.
Oh, that'd be big if they brought
Metroid would be huge.
Metroid would be
Sonic
sweet.
and Mega Man.
Oh, that too.
That would be cool.
Because I'm just trying to think of like to somewhat ease some development. Is like you get that side scroller, so you could do Mega Man, Metroid, Zelda if you do Zelda 2, Donkey Kong, Mario, and I'm pretty sure there's some other ones that we're forgetting. But like that alone, like if you told me that you could make any NES game that you wanted that had Mario, Sonic, Mega Man, Metroid, and Zelda, like yeah, I'd throw $80
Oh,
for
Make
that.
easy.
Zorldo
Yeah,
then?
easy.
Could we make Zorldo a possibility then?
I mean,
And Sonic?
if Nintendo will let us,
Yes.
they can.
Please make this happen, Nintendo.
Going back to Tanukis,
Yeah.
Animal Crossing
Yeah, how's that
announced their next. It's going fine. I took the weekend off because I was like, I gotta step away for a minute, and I came back today.
The stress of the turnip economy, it's getting to me.
I didn't do that. No, my problem is I'm to a point where I get that the whole point is to make your island look cool, but I'm focused on getting my house done first and then do everything else. But I'm at a point in the game where I have to make the island look good, or I cannot continue on. So I'm a little railroaded at the moment. So I was like, give me a break, and then I'll figure out how I want my island to look because it wasn't my focus at the time. But they announced the next free pack is coming out on the 23rd. So 2 days from recording, one tomorrow for you listener. It is, there are 3 new holidays. There's Earth Day, which is the first one. There is, oh gosh, Ticket Day or Museum Day, something like that, where there's, the whole point is to get you to go to other people's museums to look at it, and you have to like get your passport stamped, and then you get
I kinda
stuff
like that
from there.
part,
That's
the
really
stamping.
that's clever. And there's another one that I can't think. It might be called Stamp Day now that I say it out loud. But they are adding. You can now expand the museum to do statues and art and paintings.
Nice. Peter
So-
will be very happy.
Yeah, so there's more. There's more stuff to do there.
That sounds PETA approved.
Fuck PETA. I like that that's now a thing where we're like trying to find the reasons to hate PETA.
Yep.
I
I think they're behind that old
they added
Guardian article.
They added
probably.
those. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm not saying things wrong. There was quite a bit of things in this next update. Red is back. Do you remember who Red is?
No, but
The
I saw
Pokemon?
Rover's
That's awesome.
also back.
Red is. Yeah, we'll click that in a bit.
Oh, with 2Ds.
May Day tour. The first week of May, players can use a one-time May Day ticket to an island airport to head out to a limited-time tour of an island that looks different than the usual Mystery Island tours. A special visitor who looks familiar might also be there. Then May 18th through 31st is International Museum Day. To celebrate International Museum Day, players can take part in a stamp rally. After receiving a special stamp card, players can enjoy viewing fish, insects, and fossils while collecting stamps at the various museum exhibits to earn an in-game reward. Wedding season. Harvey's back.
Oh no.
He's here to murder you and take your wedding photos.
Classic.
During the nuptial theme June, players can visit Harvey's Island to meet the married couple Reese and Cyrus, as well as help arrange and take anniversary photos with them for their wedding picture studio. Players will get wedding themes items as a token of their gratitude. I hate that I have to do that because of my profession.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to support Harvey.
Yeah.
Hi, Loki. So Red was the fox, the Japanese kitsune, who would come in and he had like super artifacts, like beautiful pieces of stuff. He will just randomly show up again.
Okay.
Like his boat will just kind of show up on like your north dock.
Okay.
This dude who I can't remember is now selling bushes. As you can see in this little thumbnail, there are now bushes that you can plant as opposed to just normal flowers. So instead of having to put fencing everywhere, you can make nice looking pathways, which is where I'm railroaded, that I have to get KK to show up to my island or I can't build paths.
Wow.
And that's like a big thing. So now I have to spend all my time farming islands and stuff so I can build enough to get a 5-star rating, and he shows up. I'm only at 2 stars right now. It's a little aggravating. The Fox art dealer who will trade painting, sculptures, and furniture, he will kind of show up from time to time. Leaf is the sloth. That's who he is. He will sell shrubs and flower seeds.
Aw. What a Goomba.
April 23rd through the 4th is Nature Day. It will kick off. The event will feature special Nook mileage challenges that focus on nature-inspired goals such as planting trees and watering flowers. So there's actually 4 new things that are going to be coming up.
Huh.
What else was it? Oh, this is stupid. This is so stupid. So very stupid. I hate the world sometimes.
Welcome.
So CJ is a beaver that runs the fishing tournament, which we did the live stream of.
Okay.
So he also just shows up randomly and he'll buy your fish for 1.5 times what the normal selling rate is. Like he's a good guy. And all he does is want to take photos for his live stream. Great pun.
Yeah. I like it.
But he talks about his partner. And he says that if you give me 3 fish, I can send it to Flick, who is a chameleon who's the same idea, but he wants insects.
Oh.
And he also says, give me 3 insects. And
Does
I
he
will
eat the insects?
No.
Oh.
He makes art out. Like he'll like literally make like art sculptures, and he just likes bugs a lot. He doesn't eat them.
But he's a chameleon.
I know. He probably eats them, but he doesn't tell you that.
Don't tell PETA.
He just buys them off you. They talk about the fact that they both say partner.
Oh.
And people are mad that Nintendo won't say if they're gay.
Oh, gosh.
Because Nintendo don't care.
But
Yeah.
in the lore, like when you read it, it's their roommates.
yeah.
Oh, well, they're probably a couple. No, they're just roommates. And
Yeah.
I think that the partner thing is they're in business together.
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
he says, I will give them to this other guy and he will make you a fish sculpture.
Yeah.
Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. To the fact of this shit
Oh,
exists.
no.
I hate it. I absolutely
Get
I hate
out of
this.
here.
I hate this. I'm Reese's partner, Cyrus.
Yeah. That.
But we know that
Business
they're
partner.
no. This is the 2 people who you're going to take photos of, like they're like a married couple.
Yeah.
But because it said partner 3 games ago, they're just assuming that this chameleon and this beaver. I hate it. It's so dumb. They're business partners. Damn it.
Also,
And even if they're
why
not,
did-
cool, good for them. But like, why are you upset that Nintendo won't say
That's-
that it's a thing?
Well, that's like the whole people that were upset that Elsa wasn't confirmed to be gay, and you're like, wait, why would they have to do that? Because you and your sycophantic memory hole want it to be that way? Like,
Elsa's supposed to be gay.
apparently,
I haven't seen the second one, nor will I.
I watched it. It was all right.
I dislike the first one. I sat through it trying to watch the hype, and I was no.
Yeah, no, I don't buy the hype.
Kristoff was the only thing that got me through that
Yeah.
movie.
The best part about the
he
second one is
sucked.
there's a little salamander.
Right, that says a lot. He was the only thing that got me through. And he
I
was
liked
the terrible-
Olaf only because of the voice actor.
Yeah,
See,
Josh
I
Gad.
like Josh
Like-
Gad, but I hate Olaf.
Oh,
Oh, like watching. Becca comes in. She's like, "Why are you watching Frozen 2?" I'm like, "Just to see what it's like." And
Why?
I was because Loki was looking at it.
yeah,
This isn't all about you, okay?
Okay, good.
Loki, look at the camera.
Pictures of you. Why are you
Yeah,
look
no,
so
I'm-
pissed, Cat?
That's how he's looked this entire time. You haven't noticed that?
No one's touching you.
Oh,
Bite him. Do you see that? Do you see that lion roar?
Yeah.
Without teeth.
yeah, no, Olaf in Frozen 2 is like, take a screwdriver to my dome, please. Get this out of here.
Ow.
Yeah.
Not good.
But there is a little salamander in it, and it's based off of, it's like a little fire sprite. Because salamanders back in the day were fire creatures and all that.
They were. Can I ask a weird kind of inline question?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Go for it.
Steve said, oh, Nick said I'm allowed to do it. Okay. In all the trailers for Mulan,
Uh-huh.
did you happen to notice that Mushu's not in any of them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that's we kind of talked about that in the Disney
Yeah.
dump episode.
Yeah.
Did we?
No. You
I
were
not
This
around
was
for this?
pre-sinkhole.
Yeah, so they made a whole big stink about they wanted Mulan to be super
Realistic.
and have no fantasy elements, all this.
They wanted to go the Nolan Dark Knight route with her.
Yeah. So they get rid of Mushu, they get rid of the family ghosts, yet introduced a wizard who could shapeshift.
Yeah. Yeah. Like in the middle of battle, she transforms into a hawk, flies away, then turns back into a human while doing like some spinning kick and knocks out 2 guys.
So
Yeah.
they'll believe in that part of Japanese culture, but not in the fucking
Chinese.
Chinese,
Yeah.
and the lucky cricket.
Yeah.
Yep.
I won't watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Also, like the best part, honestly, of Mulan was Mushu, like his entertainment.
Eddie Murphy was.
yeah.
I thought the best part of Mulan was the voice actors that they have for it, just in general.
Dude,
You have-
yeah.
Mulan's great.
you have
yeah.
what? Isn't it BD Wong is
Yeah.
Shenlong or whatever his name is? And his singing voice is Donny Osmond.
Dude, it's great.
It's just like, oh, okay. But then you find out that in the original Chinese release of it, it was Jackie Chan who did the voice of both. And it's like, why?
Why didn't we get that version, please?
Oh, yeah.
Disney.
But the funny thing is, I still think that movie it's going to make money whenever it's released over in China, but it's not going to make as much as they think it is, mainly because the Mulan story, because that's like the, I don't know, American folklore story type of thing, has been done about 15 times since Disney's Mulan in 1998.
Yep.
Including, gritty realistic based off the just straight facts based off the story, and then fantasy, and then musical and high fantasy version of it. And you sit there like, Disney, what the hell are you doing? Just do a scene for scene remake of the animated movie. People will go to see it. Hell, just re-release the
Don't
animated
forget when they originally announced that it was just going to be straight up a movie.
Yeah,
fans
people
were
lost
like,
their minds.
right? Because they're like, no, it's a musical. Where are the songs? You need those songs. And then Disney's like, all right, we'll do maybe like 3.
See, I don't.
And then we won't even actually do the songs. They'll just
don't-
be part of the score.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't like when film
if-
studios listen to the fan base.
Well,
to
if they're
tell them how
gonna
to do it.
if I'm gonna say if Nintendo
If Nintendo does it this way,
if Disney's gonna continue on this route of making live action of the cartoons, I don't want a shot for shot.
Oh, I don't either.
I don't want it to be a musical. I like if I want to watch the cutesy musical that is doing outlandish crazy stuff, I'll watch the cartoon. If I want to see a real adaptation, I want them to be 2 different movies. And that's not what we're getting.
No.
And I'm not.
in that case, we're not getting either.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Like,
literally
and usually
just
the live action is like a downgrade on
Yeah.
top of it. Because
Yeah.
like my favorite, Chris Stuckman had a really good review of The Lion King. He's like, if you like The Lion King and you want new graphics, go watch Lion King. If not, just stick with the original.
Oh, yeah.
See, and I think Lion King's really funny for me personally. The animated movie's great. It's not bad. I did not watch the live action, but I didn't hear bad things about it.
No, if
And,
anything,
and it
there's
might
like-
have been because there's nothing really outlandish
It's a
about the
movie.
Lion King.
I'd say the worst part about the remake of it is they keep all the songs except for "Be Prepared."
Oh,
That's now instead of a song, it's a speech because apparently Chiwetel Ejiofor cannot sing,
oh.
And
except
then-
for Jeremy Irons couldn't sing either, and that it was actually I can't remember his name. He voices Winnie the Pooh.
Ian McGregor.
Yes, no,
No, he just happened. He was Christopher Robin.
yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
yeah. He sings that song. Not
Well, the other part too is supposedly, "Can you feel the love tonight?" During the movie,
it takes place
It's
during the day.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
well, how can you say, can you feel the love tonight if it's filmed during the day? Or I should say the movie takes place during the day, not filmed.
My just to finish, my favorite version of the movie is the stage play.
Oh,
See,
It's so well done. I like it so
I
much.
know
more
it's
than the
well done,
movies.
and this is like the one thing that Beck and I just do not agree on when it comes to like entertainment is I think the stage play is stupid.
Really?
I think it's one of those things where it's like, hey, cool, I'm glad you did it. Now shut up about it. It's nothing. it's people on stilts. If I want to, I can't really say it without us getting completely ruined. But let's put it this way: great, good for you, but I don't understand how it's so popular.
It's very well done. I like it a lot. I'm a big fan.
Hey, and you know, I'm glad that people like it. You don't have to be me and miserable every time I see stupid people on giraffe stilts.
We got anything else?
Tom Brady and Gronkowski
Oh, yeah,
back
that's-
together.
yeah.
Baby.
I've never wanted to watch Tampa less.
Right.
I just can't wait for them to get 3 rings with Tampa.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No.
If they at least get 1, I'll be laughing my ass off.
Can I say it's really funny that the Patriots were like, they released their jerseys and I could not tell you a difference?
Nope.
Like,
See, at least like with the Browns' new jerseys, they look like they're old jerseys.
I had to go on a little tirade against some Virginia people who were saying like, I don't get it, blah, blah, blah. They're the same, right? Now, these are two friends that are Browns fans
Yeah.
because they grew up in Virginia, so they didn't have a team.
Yeah.
And they came up here for the wedding and like they were friends with us. So like they liked
Yeah.
the Browns because they root for underdogs, blah, blah, blah. They and
Browns
like
really
they're
an
like
underdog,
they're good Browns fans.
Good.
But like I was like, guys, no. And I took up last year's jersey and I went, click. You tell me how that looks anything like the new ones.
I got to say,
Not
though,
even close.
I might actually get a pair of the socks.
Those
Things are awesome
I do like the socks
with
a lot.
the high stripes on it. Oh, so good.
It's like the Indians do that with their new socks.
Yeah.
The big stripe with the big C through the top of them. As much as I don't like the block C,
Yeah.
I like that look.
I want to bring back the old 70s C, the triangular.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be so
I
good.
also like the one where it has a little feather.
The fan voted one that everyone likes
Yeah.
more, and they just go, no, like pay the artist, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Pay the don't pay the artist. Say we'll give you 0.001% of
Yeah.
every proceed. They're still going to be rolling in the
Oh,
money.
yeah.
Yeah.
For something they drew
that-
4 years ago by now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was during the height of Wahoo.
Yeah.
I love that logo.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
a great one.
I have a jersey problem, as you can tell. So I will be buying the new one the moment I have income.
Hell yeah.
So, and I think this would be a good time to say shout out to tonight's. I can't do it anymore. I watched this guns channel on YouTube that they just do stupid stuff. You shoot stupid things, and the guy's like, "Yeah, I don't have any sponsor for today. So today's sponsor is the battery drainer." And he came up with this whole fake script. And then at the end, he's like, "No, it's Raid Shadow Legends. You know what it is." He just had the script on screen for like maybe 0.01 second. And then he goes into his video. He's like, I'm not reading that.
That's about on par with what Arnold T101 and Mobile Gamer do. They're my Stars Galaxy Heroes guys. So like they did a fake product in front where Arnold did gamer bed sheets that help charge you and glow RGB and change throughout the night to make sure you can really be
That's
ready for
some
gaming.
razor shit.
Oh yeah, and then it just like he's like just. It's not a real product. It's Raid Shadow Legends. You guys know this, blah, blah. And then Mobile Gamer, who gets nicknamed as Mobile Boomer because he's older Gen X. And his was similar to that, where it's like, are you tired of having battery on your phone? Install this app to drain it in like 5 seconds. By the way, it's Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
You know by now. If you like it, cool. If not, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad that Raid is okay with this being the
Yeah.
new marketing because they know it's easy. Like everyone's talking about it, whether we don't have to pay people anymore.
No.
I'm like to a degree, like this was the biggest, like my mind was like, yeah, I'll download Raid just to, give them that, just because they allowed the 2 creators I follow to just legit just screw around and then be like, oh yeah, it's Raid.
Yeah.
There's another really good one. Good Mythical Morning did a Raid Shadow Legends for some unknown. I'm like, guys, you can't even start to fake that you've ever played this game.
Yeah.
You just can't do it. But the worst ever, they like, it was a Frozen mobile game that they did a shout. I'm like, you are two 50-year-old like almost in your 50 gentlemen with kids all ready to go, and you own an entertainment company. You're telling me that you've ever touched this? And like he tried to play it, and I was like, nothing you're actually doing is what's on the screen.
Yeah.
Just stop, Rhett. It was
It's like old
so
school
bad.
TV where like the kid has a game controller and they're like
Slamming buttons and all the person's doing is walking.
yeah, or the classic one where it's like they move 2 steps in Halo, pull trigger, move 2 steps back to the right, pull trigger. It's like, what?
Yep.
Cool.
Those are good stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean Kennedy for making our logo that we are
Hell yeah.
rocking out all over the place. And thanks to Echo Strike for the use of our theme song. The song is Clear Path.
It's beautiful.
It's good stuff.
And
It's
on
Clear
that note,
Path.
Make sure
Good
you follow
night,
us on all of
everybody.
our social stuff. Mainly go to YouTube, follow us. Whatever you're listening to us on, please like us on
Yeah.
your respective podcatcher, because that's how we actually start showing up in some searches.
hell yeah.
Love
Hell
you guys. Deuces.
Let the feeling go to all universal principles. It's time to lose control and get a little emotional. It's ending now, but hold on.